Ready? Do, 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 do. What's up, YouTube? Fuck. Oh, that was pretty quick.
Oh. Hello.
You gotta, what's it called? Do the, thingy.
What?
I'm trying to do the, there we go. Select, save. Perfect. What's up, YouTube? Yeah, perfect. We stand with Iran. What's up, chat? What's up? I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Probably just like a couple, probably like 30 minutes, an hour, maybe. We'll see. If you're just joining in, come up in the guest box if you support Trump. I'd love to talk to us, have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. Sorry about that, YouTube. Let up in the guest box if you support Trump.
And everyone double tap the screen. Dude, I'm so tired.
Same. Trump 28. Let's say, it's against the Constitution, buddy.
That has gotta be a fucking troll.
Join up in the guest box if you support Donald Trump. Love to talk. I'd love to have a debate. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. They're all scared. They're all terrified. Quite frankly.
Quite frankly.
After watching those files and learn about the 2020 election interference, there was no interference, buddy. This went to court. 60 different courts found no election fraud. Quite frankly, sucks to suck. I guess Trump is lost the 2020 election, so there's that. If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. Love to talk to you. Love to have a debate. You'd love to have a conversation with you tonight. It's gonna be somewhere down here, or right above, right there. So if you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. What's up, YouTube? If you're in here, you don't like TikTok, you'd prefer YouTube, go over to YouTube. It's in the link tree of my bio. Bring up the first guest to the stream. Hey, what's up? Do you support Trump? Hello? I guess not, quite frankly. If you support Trump, join the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have Bentley Milos isn't here. Oh. Quite frankly. I don't think we're going to get any Trump supporters to debate, unfortunately.
Really?
They're terrified. They're all scared, quite frankly.
Quite frankly.
Oh.
Oh. Bro, that meeting actually wore me the fuck out.
Yeah, I would assume so.
One of the guys that I was like telling you about that's like higher up was texting me the entire fucking time telling me to wake up.
That's funny.
Quite frankly, Trump supporters are a dying breed. Has anyone been live today? I like obviously wasn't on my phone for like 4 hours.
No, not really.
Oh my god.
That was an actual... that was a literal... that was an actual fetus. Not coming back up, Jeff. It's a little concerning. I don't know how a fetus could operate a cellular device, but you know. I guess anything's possible, right? Your wife grabbed the baby. Of course, he's the goat. Come up and debate me, man. Quite frankly. Chat, do we support what happened to Iran? Let's see. Let's see if this is true.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, so why don't you support Trump? Like,
I can give you a response. How much time do you have?
I got all night, buddy.
All night? All right. So multiple different reasons as to why I don't support Trump. It can be set into 3 different categories: character, domestic policy, foreign policy, and social policy, or 4 categories. First one's going to be character. He's an adjudicated rapist. He was held liable for forcefully penetrating Agent Carroll's vagina with his fingers. He sexually exploited girls and women at Miss Teen USA. He admitted this in the early 2000s in Howard Stern. He called his own daughter voluptuous, which means sexual, attractive, and curvy. He said this.
But that doesn't mean nothing.
He said the only thing he has in common with his daughter is sex. And then when he was on an interview, they were told, you're a predator, and he laughed and said, "Yeah, I am," and they were laughing about that. He's a racist. He didn't rent to black people in the 1970s because they were black people. He got sued for this, and then he called for the birthment of Barack Obama, saying that he was born in Kenya simply because he's black. He said Kamala Harris wasn't a black woman. And then he said all black people are lazy. And then he also said that you can tell who's an undocumented immigrant based on how they look, or who's an undocumented immigrant based on how they look, and then you can tell which ones are the good ones, quote unquote. He called Central American countries shithole countries, quote unquote. And then onto sexism, he hates trans women. He said the only thing good women are good for is birth. That's sexist as fuck and misogynistic as fuck. And that's gonna mainly sum up the whole character 1, and then you can bring up the Epstein files and the allegations made against him, and then we can move on to domestic policy. The economy was one of the worst economies that we have seen, ignoring periods of recessions in 2020 since 2009. The job report was so bad that it's the worst since 2003. Inflation was on an upward trend because of his tariff policy. We had a decrease in investment into private manufacturing into America. All 4 quarters, we had a decrease in GDP in his first quarter. The market is like.
Did you not watch the State of the fucking Union?
we can get on to that. So more domestic policies is going to be the one big beautiful bill that cuts $1 trillion off of Medicaid and food stamps as well. It imposes work requirements for the first time in American history, which is unprecedented. It's going to leave 22 million people that won't be able to access Medicaid or food stamps. That's very, very, very bad. Not only that, the CBVP says that it's going to tax the bottom 10 and 20% more because of these cuts to Medicaid and food stamps. So that's obviously going to be horrible. You can go on to foreign policy. The no new war president, the one who said back in 2011 when Obama was in office, he said he's going to start war with Iran because he's an ineffective president. Well, he told on himself. He is an ineffective president based on his own words because we are going to war with Iran. We're going to war with Iran.
Times are different now.
We're going to war with Iran based on behalf of Israel. 3 Americans have been killed. 5 have been injured. Around 150 children have been killed.
Times are different.
In a school. Not only that, hundreds of people, innocents, have been killed in these strikes. You can also take a look at Venezuela, violated international law. And then you can take a look at Greenland, where he literally threatened to take over Greenland. He told the military to draft a plan for invasion to take over Greenland, which would have literally potentially started World War III. But because he was told to sit down, it didn't start World War III. And then just to mention a couple other things in terms of domestic policy, he also his DOJ violated 4 federal laws to not release the Epstein files and protect pedophiles. So that's going to be character, domestic policy, foreign policy, and then social policy. He implemented judges to overturn Roe v. Wade, which has harmed women since then. Not only that, it's increased abortions.
We're helping Iranian women right now doing this. You know that, right? Like, Iranian women, they fucking hate that shit because they're being fucking suppressed over there, and they don't have no fucking choice over anything. But times are fucking different now. It's about time for Iran to be our 51st state. Why is that funny?
Well, why do Republicans always want to make everything the 51st state, bro? Well, what about Puerto Rico? Bro?
Greenland's going to be the 52nd.
Bro,
Greenland's going to be the 52nd once we finally invade them.
Pause. First it was Canada, then Greenland, then Iceland, now
exactly.
What about
whatever
the
fuck your name was a fascist rapist. Iranian women are happy. They are happy.
What about Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico has been waiting a shit long to become part of the United States, like a state, and not just a territory. What about Puerto Rico? Let's make Puerto Rico our.
You think Kamala would have let them be no? Like,
Kamala Harris wouldn't have started a war with Iran.
She probably would have. She would have caused a war in some way.
Wait, but I thought Donald Trump was a no new wars president.
Yeah, times are fucking different.
Times are different. Why do we need to go to war with Iran?
Because we need more fucking people. We need Iran. We need their fucking resources.
What resources does Iran have?
Well, sometimes I throw up, bro. Like, that's the same fucking shit you're laying down for me. Like, why are you just throwing shit up in my face?
I'm just asking you what resources. You said we need Iran's resources. What resources does Iran have?
We need Iran. No, we don't need it. But, like, it'd be nice to have.
Which ones? Which resources? Just
like Greenland. Like, it'd be nice to have it as like a 51st or a 52nd state. The oil, what's the word I'm looking for? We would have like better land, like we'd have
I'd argue we have the best land in.
No, we've got good land, but like if we were in Greenland and we had a lot more like spots there, like I know we have a bunch of shit set up there, but if we owned Greenland, then literally no one could invade us.
That's never gonna happen though.
Yeah, how do you fucking know that?
We're never gonna own Greenland A and B. No one's gonna invade us. Even if we don't own Greenland.
You don't think Putin is fucking? You don't think Putin's trying to do some like shit behind the scenes?
No, he's not going to invade the
with his quote unquote video of Trump sucking off Boba. Yeah, he's got some shit going on back there. That's why he's got to put this propaganda out for the fucking American people.
No, that was actually in the files. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, and half of the files aren't fucking like, they don't have any fucking facts. They don't have any like truth. Like, they don't have any reliable fucking evidence.
No, dude, a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape.
Yeah, okay, you've got one fucking thing that's quote unquote credible. That's probably propaganda too.
Do you even know what I'm referencing?
Yeah, that fucking 13-year-old or whatever the fuck
13 to 15
that was talking to the FBI.
So here's the thing. They won a lawsuit, or they settled a lawsuit with the Jeffrey Epstein estate. That's what makes them a credible accuser. That same credible accuser then accused Donald Trump of child rape.
People win fucking lawsuits all the time that are still guilty, and they just win the fucking lawsuit because they have shit. They have fucking fake shit, or like shit that almost looks like it could have the other party guilty, but not.
So I probably yapped for like 7 minutes earlier. Do you want to address anything I said? Let's start with the character. He was held civilly liable for raping Eugene Carroll, and he admitted to sexual exploitation.
Now you're going to pivot.
You're the one who pivoted and didn't address a single thing I said.
I addressed one or two.
No, you actually didn't. You talked about the women of Iran, which, like, yeah, what you said is right, but that doesn't mean that we need to like bomb Iran. But let's address the first thing that I said.
We need to save the women of Iran.
So I agree we need to have equality, but I don't think bombing Iran is gonna. I don't think forcefully bombing Iran is gonna fix that. In fact, it's gonna leave it's gonna leave power vacuums in terms of someone else going into power who's, if not the same, if not worse, right? Because we're not gonna like instill our own democracy. I mean, even if we do, democracy isn't forced, right? Democracy takes time. Take a look at Iraq, Cuba, Venezuela. It takes time. And if
So
we do
you
the same thing,
support
if we do the same
democracy?
thing, if we do the same thing we did with Iraq, Cuba, and Venezuela, Iran is going to end up the same way as those three countries.
If you really want change and you're not supporting the Republican Party, you need to be a socialist, because the Democrats are fucking stupid.
I'm a Democratic
And they just,
socialist.
that means.
What does that mean?
So, like, you support socialism and democratic values? How does that make sense?
I support democracy. I support democratic values with some social safety.
So you
nets.
support all the big corporations taking away from us fucking Americans?
No, we increase taxes on big corporations, billionaires, and millionaires.
But you're fucking democratic.
I'm a
So you love that.
socialist. Social safety nets. Those get paid by billionaires, millionaires, and big corporations.
Bro, you're a fucking idiot. Oh my God.
How?
How are you going to be democratic and a socialist? Like, that makes no fucking sense, bro.
So social. What is socialism?
It's where, shit, I'm drawing a blank right now. It's like we the people are in charge of, like,
The workers
most
control
of
the
that
means of productions. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So democratic socialism is going to be democratic values with social safety nets. That's not socialism.
Why do you want democratic values when all they care about is big corporations?
You
and not the
don't
fucking-
like democracy?
They don't care about the American people as much as, I mean, like, we care a little bit more, but they
What
don't
is we?
care,
Who's
like,
we?
the Republicans. The fuck you think I'm talking
Okay,
about?
when I say democracy, I'm not talking about Democrats. What is democracy?
Democracy is fucking dumb. That's why all the Democrats stand behind it.
Let me give you an exact definition. Democracy is a framework of governance built on the principle that power resides with the people. You think that's dumb?
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
Democracy is a framework of governance built on the principle that power resides with the people. You just called that stupid.
I mean, it's pretty fucking dumb when it's not actually fucking residing on the people and it's residing on fucking the four fucking corporations that own everything.
That's why you fucking tax them. Tax them.
But why would you tax them if you're fucking supporting democracy?
Bro, what is democracy? I just told you this.
Oh my God. You really are stupid.
What is democracy?
You really are.
What is democracy?
Is taxing the big boys.
Oh, that's not what democracy
is. What you said, pretty much.
No, I just told you what democracy. It has nothing to do, bro. Democracy is a framework of governance built on the principle that the power resides with the people. Can you put that definition in your own words, just so that I know you understand?
Okay, so democracy
in your own words
wants the people like us, like the cool people, to have their own say on the government.
To have a say, yeah, basically, where the power resides within the people. Yeah, okay. So that has nothing to do with taxation. That definition I give you has nothing to do with
taxation. We do the
taxation.
same thing on our side. We fucking vote for everything.
Right, because we're a democratic republic. When I don't think you understand democracy. When I reference democracy, I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm talking about.
Well, I know that. You already fucking explained that. You're not talking about the stupid democratic liberal.
What do you mean we do the same thing? Like, of course, America is a democratic republic.
Yeah, and we just need to be a republic socialist fucking society is what you're saying, because the Democrat...
What is
the democratic socialist fucking shit would not fucking work out well.
How do you know?
Because that's just fucking stupid.
Why?
Because the big corporations are still going to do everything in their fucking power. Like, what do you see going on right now? Motherfuckers try and stand up.
No,
nothing happens.
Democratic socialism is not instilled as much as in our government. The only democratic socialist, well, I'm not the only one. I know Bernie Sanders. I think he is a socialist. Zoran Mamdani.
And you see how he got swept under the rug, and nobody fucking knows about him now.
Yeah, well,
he got swept right the fuck under the rug.
That's because the DNC fucked him over. We can agree there. We would be in a much better place if Bernie.
So his own party fucked him over?
Yes.
Exactly. That never happened on our side.
Your party voted for a rapist. I don't know why you're acting
He's
like
not a rapist.
He was held civilly liable for forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina with his fingers.
And people get fucking held liable over shit all the time that are innocent.
He had admitted to sexual exploitation based on his past behavior and based on the evidence provided. We can assume that this is more likely.
He didn't admit. He was joking around.
What do you know what I'm referencing?
What, the Howard Stern show when they joke around and talk fucking shit all the time on?
Not be construed. No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, Mr. Trump in my country,
yeah,
say hello with the vagina.
I said,
well, you could also
just
say
joking around on the Howard Stern radio
your obligation to do that.
He wanted a big laugh.
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show,
yes,
and everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else, and no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
you're just joking around.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women.
Exactly, Cat Adventures. That recording is older than him. Like, he's just joking around. It's back in the fucking day when people used to make jokes like that all the time.
Bro, Jeff, you can't hear if you're talking the entire fucking time.
Because I've already heard the clip like 20,000 times.
Then why'd you ask him to fucking play it?
He's joking around. around and like it's back in the fucking day when they used to make jokes like that all the fucking time.
Okay, so has one of your friends or someone you know ever joked about sexually exploiting little girls?
No, because it's fucking 2026.
Have you ever
not
joked
fucking
about,
2006, 20 fucking years ago.
Have you ever
before you were born?
Have you ever joked about sexually exploiting little girls?
I'm not fucking 40 years old, but I probably would have back in the day when it was fucking funny.
Wait, hold on, pause. You would have sexually you would have joked about sexually exploiting little girls?
Like the premise of it, like
what's
comedy
funny?
has
Pause,
changed,
Jeff,
you fucking
Jeff.
idiot. Comedy
Jeff.
has changed. Back in the
Jeff,
day, it used
Jeff.
to be quote unquote funny. I don't think it's funny in the slightest. No, I would never support that shit. I don't think it's funny in the slightest. But back in the day,
You just said
when
you
they
would have
used to
done
support
that. You
different
just said
comedy,
you just said you would have joked about that. What's
I
funny
said
about
maybe
what's
because
funny,
it was back in the fucking day.
what's
Jeff.
Oh
what's
my
funny?
God, you're a fucking idiot. You're twisting my
Calm
words.
down.
Back
Calm
in the
down.
day when comedy was different, maybe it like if it appealed to the 90% of the fucking audience back then, which it fucking did. What do you think? Everyone's laughing about it. God, you're
Probably
dumb.
because they're also weird ass people, Jeff.
No,
What
it was
is fun-
90% of the
I can't
fucking
get a-
American population praising him.
I
They thought that shit was funny as hell. But now, because
Jeff, what was funny? What was funny about that joke? What was funny about it?
I didn't say anything. I literally just said nothing was fucking funny about it.
Okay, so
back
then
in
you
the
can- you
day,
can agree-
when
you can-
everyone thought it was funny, yeah, it was funny.
Okay,
But
pause.
I don't think it's funny. I think that's just weird as fuck.
So I can prove how this isn't a joke. Okay, give me a second.
else. And
I know it's not a joke. And it's
So then
not
he admitted.
funny.
So then he admitted.
I
to
know
sexual,
it's
no, no,
not.
no.
Yes,
When-
I know.
So
I've
then
been
he
through
actually.
this before.
So then he actually sexually exploited little girls.
No, he didn't. He
Wait,
said
but he
it
clarified that.
as
Yes, he
a
actually.
joke.
No, he said he actually does this. Like he clarified that he was not joking.
Do that?
Listen.
So
As
you
a
have
joke.
Hold on, listen. No, listen.
It was a joke.
Wait, hold on. He
because
clarified.
everyone.
Pause, Jeff.
I know he
Jeff.
clarified.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you.
All right, who are you, Dean?
Cool.
Who are you, Parker?
Cool.
Get a job.
Cool.
All right.
So you have done that. Now, tell
Howard Stern asks and says, "So wait, you actually have done this? Like you have done
I
this,
know.
right?" So Howard Stern is making
I
sure
know.
that Donald Trump isn't joking.
The owner of the pageant.
He makes
And he said yes because it was back in the fucking
to
day,
do that.
20 years ago.
So then he did sexually exploit little girls.
No, it was to make the American people that thought comedy was like that back then to think it was funny because comedy was like that. Have you
No, but
ever seen any other
He explicitly
people
made-
did shit like that 24/7 20 years ago, you fucking idiot. Everyone says shit like that. 20 years ago, I would never say
that's
something
actually-
like that. I think it's fucked up that he said that. But 20 years ago, it wasn't fucked up that he said that, and he was lying and he was joking.
So why is it
Fuck.
fucked? Why is
You
it
are
fucked,
dumb.
Why is it fucked up now, but it wasn't fucked up then? What is the difference between now and then?
Because old people are fucking weird and they used to like think shit like that was funny. So he had to go above and beyond to make the fucking people laugh.
But no, why was it funny then and now it's not funny?
Okay, so if you were to say a joke now that's funny as fuck, and 20 years later, it's not funny anymore, and it's like racist or sexist,
Well,
whatever the fuck.
Racism is always going to be wrong. Sexism, misogyny is always going to be wrong.
Yeah, obviously racism is all. Yeah. But back in the day, back in the day when somebody joked about sexism on the
was
radio
wrong.
or whatever,
That was wrong.
People thought it was funny. Everyone
wrong.
thought it was funny though.
That was
90% of the people thought it was funny.
Okay,
like
but this is
it's like
clear-
getting
doesn't make
canceled.
it any less wrong.
No, it doesn't. But like people would say shit above and beyond
Jeff.
that they didn't really fucking do because people would find it fucking funny.
Jeff, we know that this isn't a joke because he clarified it wasn't a joke, and this is also corroborated by multiple victims.
He said it wasn't a joke because people would find it funny.
Okay, so this is. Thank you.
How many
for-
times I gotta say that?
Jeff? I was gonna bring up a different point. His admission of guilt is corroborated by the fact that these victims also came out and said he did this. Also, thank you so much for the roses, Dana and Trinity. I genuinely appreciate you. But yeah, This is, his admission of guilt is corroborated by the victims coming forward and saying that this actually happened to them.
And they're fucking lying.
Okay, so not only did he admit to this, but they came forward about this.
He
so
admitted because it was funny to most
So when you
people
say
that
he admitted-
supported him
so-
back then.
So when you say he admitted to this, you're admitting that he actually did sexually exploit little girls.
No, I'm not admitting that he actually did it. He
So
admitted.
then why don't you wait? If
He
victims-
said
hold on, wait,
he
wait,
said
wait,
it as
wait.
a joke
If he
because
said it- if
people
he
that
said it-
supported him would have found it funny back then.
That's the first time I'm going to meet you. If he said it himself and then victims came out and said that this happened to them from him, why don't you believe him? And what sort of evidence do you need to be able to believe him? Okay, I mean, it's admittance, clearly not enough evidence for you. Victims coming out and corroborating that admittance isn't enough for you. So what is enough for you to believe he actually did this?
He didn't admit he
I'm
was
asking you
guilty.
what evidence? What do you need to believe this?
Yeah, I need fucking, I don't know, video evidence of him on the island, like everyone else got.
about sexually exploiting little girls and women at Miss Teen USA.
He never did that.
No, but
It
what
was
evidence do you need?
He
What evidence
joked
do you need?
around
No,
about it
no,
to
to
make
believe-
his followers like him
to-
20 fucking years ago
to
before
believe-
you were
Oh my
born.
God.
To believe this actually happened, what evidence do you need?
And fucking being put in jail,
Okay.
being held guilty.
Not evidence.
That's not evidence. I'm asking you what evidence.
A woman coming out in court and and getting him civilly held liable, not in a civil court.
You
That's just
said
dumb. She
civilly
just wanted
liable.
money.
Oh my god.
You wanted money. Jean Carroll wanted
E.
fucking
Jean
money.
Carroll.
He's trolling. He has to be trolling.
I'm not trolling.
He's not trolling. Jeff, let's take a breather here, okay? Let's keep our fifis and our tum-tums, okay?
All right, let me hit my thing. I can't say it, but I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. So, what were
I'm so sorry. I need to actually thank this person out loud. Thank you so much, Trinity. Oh my God. Thank you. You're amazing. I'm following you.
Good job, Trinity. Good shit.
Okay, Jeff, back to the conversation. What we're seeing here is that you're so far into this cult that you're able to defend sexual.
It's not a cult.
Can I finish? I thought you.
Yeah, but it's not a cult. It's not a cult, but yeah, go ahead and
So I was
finish.
about to prove how it is a cult, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why it's a cult is because you support him no matter what. He admitted to sexually exploiting women and girls. He was held liable in a court of law in a court of law for raping Eugene Carroll. He called his own daughter voluptuous, which means sexually attractive and curvy. He said he had in common sex with his daughter. And then there's a clip out there when asked or when told he's a predator himself, he nods his head and mouths, "That's true."
Hell yeah, Tristan and Carbs. Sorry.
Are you paying
Can you
attention
pay
to anything
attention?
that I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Repeat what I
Like,
just said. The
yeah,
last thing
back
that-
then.
no,
Okay,
the
so if I
last-
call my
the last
if I
thing that
call
I
my
said, repeat it.
daughter beautiful now, I'll get canceled.
The-
but back then, when you could call
No.
people voluptuous and like
No, repeat the last
Sexy.
thing that I said. Repeat the last thing that I said.
you said that his daughter was voluptuous and shit and sexy, and back then it was all right to say.
No, that's not the last thing that I said. We're gonna be. I said Donald Trump was called a predator, and he said that's true. Would you like proof of that? He literally said, "Yes, that's true." In terms of
Yeah, I heard him on that
Do
long
you
hair
support
glasses show
Israel and
too.
the Jewish people?
no, this
now
was
more
on
than ever.
Howard Stern
Israel
as well. Do you want to see the clip?
needs commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, perfect. Give me 1 second. So you're gonna take a look at what he's wording. Okay, we're gonna do this. Not many people.
Donald, do you ever discuss sex with your daughter?
This was to make
You do
his
not.
followers
No.
mad.
I
have a feeling we're not
It was
going
back
here.
in the day.
Shut
Another
up, Jeff.
embarrassing video from a 2006 Howard Stern show has
Fucking
surfaced.
joke,
It
like the
shows
other
Trump
shit you
Shut
showed
up,
about.
Jeff. Shut up.
daughter Ivanka and son Don Jr. joking about being a sexual predator.
You know
Joking.
about sexual predators and things like that. I mean,
said
you
joking.
All
Can
right.
you shut the fuck up, Jeff? Can you shut up? Can you, like, you're a grown ass man. Can you learn how to control your feelings and not blurt out? Are you capable of doing that, or do we need to go back to kindergarten?
I'm doing it
and
right now.
Teach you how to put a
I'm
bubble in
doing it
your
right
mouth.
now.
Bubble in your mouth. How about that?
I'm doing it right now.
You know
Pay
about
attention.
sexual predators and things like that.
Right.
I mean,
You are one.
all right.
He said that's true.
Yeah.
You know about.
And you know how she said that he was joking because he was fucking joking because back in the fucking
Shut the
day,
fuck up.
it was
Trinity.
funny.
Trinity, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you so much. You're the fucking best. You're fucking insane. You're fucking amazing. Fucking thank you. I'll
Hell yeah,
follow you
Trinity.
after this. So
That's
hold
sexual.
on. No,
Don Jr.
He wasn't even trying to be funny. Like, he didn't say anything. He mouthed it. He
Joking
wasn't trying to be
about
funny.
being a sexual predator.
You know about sexual
He
predators and
mouthed
things
it
like that.
because his fucking
You are
followers
one.
All right,
found
I
it
said that's
funny
true.
back in the day when it was fucking acceptable.
No, but okay. So now he admitted to
You
being
know how
a predator.
robots are acceptable right now? What if they're not acceptable in the future and you joke about fucking robots?
Being a predator or a sexual exploiter is never acceptable, ever.
It wasn't
It
20 years
was
ago,
back,
is it now?
yeah, I mean it wasn't, but it was funny to joke about 20 years
No,
ago.
It was never funny
It was because why do you think he got the vote?
because people
Because
like you
all
are
these
in a fucking
all
cult.
these
You're a
people as old
brainless
as me
zombie.
thought it
You're
was
a
funny
brainless,
back
no,
in the day.
You're a brainless fucking zombie. That's why he got elected president. Because you are a
You also-
brainless zombie. That's why.
It was a joke.
It wasn't, and it wasn't funny either. Like, I don't know what we have to do to get through that.
It's not funny to you because you're like fucking 14.
Hello?
It shouldn't be funny to anyone. Doesn't matter the age it is. 80 years old, 10 years old.
It was
should not
back
be
in
funny.
2006 when the shit was quote unquote acceptable. It wasn't acceptable, but people thought it was funny because you're joking or you're joking. Like it's
What
not
do you-
real. You're not.
They're joking about sexually
You ever watch
exploiting
Scary
kids.
Movie and they're joking about some random shit, and
they're
then
joking
now it's
about-
not acceptable.
So give me an example.
I can't recite Scary Movie, but I know they said some shit that's not acceptable now, but it was funny back in the fucking day 20 fucking years ago. Shit 20 years ago is not acceptable now, but back then 90% of the fucking US population thought it was funny.
It's not true.
It is true.
That is absolutely not true.
Look at any
No, what
movie
you're doing- what
20,
you're doing-
30 years ago, and they're gonna, like, Looney Tunes, joking about Nazis and fucking shit like that.
Okay.
And
Okay,
that
does
shit
that-
was funny back then.
Do you think that that is okay?
No, but it was
Then why do
funny
you
to
think this
joke
is okay?
about. It was funny to joke about.
Then why do you
back
think this is
then.
okay if it was a joke? If you think it was, you think
All
if it was a
right,
joke,
so in 20
can
years,
you let me speak?
in 20 years,
please?
you're gonna be
Shut
fucking
the fuck
canceled.
up
In 20
for
years, you're gonna be.
fucking seconds. Jesus Christ, you're a grown ass man. Fucking act like it. Jesus, thank you. So if you say it wasn't okay to joke about Nazis, and because or you say it was a joke and it wasn't funny, it wasn't okay to joke about, then why can't you hold the same standard for Trump, quote unquote, joking about being a fucking pedophile and sexual exploiter?
In 20 years, half the shit you joke about is going to be canceled if we keep going.
Are you
like this.
incapable of tracking a fucking point? Did you
No.
hear anything I just said?
I did, and I
Then
don't
respond
hold
to
him.
it.
I don't hold him reliable because he was
Reliable?
fucking joking,
you
and
know what the word
now
reliable
50% of the shit that you joke at. Oh my god,
Okay,
dude, you are dumb. Look at my profile picture. This is my son's account.
Okay.
What's
Well, somebody said, "Look at his profile pic, bro."
Okay, keep your eyes off the comments, dude. Like, pay attention.
Just saying, and this. I don't know what the fuck that is on my fucking screen, but it's whatever the fuck my son put on there.
how old are you?
I'm 48,
When's your birth year?
1968. Fuck.
Yo, brother? Oh my god, why did I not ask for his age prior to that? That's insane, bro. What?
What did I tell you?
I feel like he did hold those beliefs though. That was fucking disgusting. A disgusting person. That was absolutely.
Oh my god,
horrible.
look.
What am I looking at?
Hello?
Bro,
Thank you for the money,
Trinity.
man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What's up, Aiden? Do you support Trump?
What's up? I support some of his policies if you want to debate that.
How old are you?
18.
When's your birth year?
2007.
How many hours are in a typical work week, a full-time work week?
Like 180.
I want you to go search up how many hours are in a typical work week, a full time, and then that'll be that. You'll know why I kicked you. You'll know exactly why I kicked you. Please go search it up, please.
Oh my god.
That is absurd, bro. Trinity, you're amazing. I don't know. You're the go, bro. You're incredible.
Yeah, you're great, Trinity.
Did he just say 180? Yes, he did. What's up, YouTube? What's up? Yo, if y'all don't wanna deal over here with TikTok, go over to YouTube. Linktree in my bio. Linktree in my bio. Go over to YouTube. That's where we are live streaming.
If you remember Go Caving.
Who said that? Oh, if you remember him, I'm here on Go Caving's request.
They're talking about caving. We of course remember
That's
caving. We know
fan.
caving.
Yeah, that's Caving's fan.
I miss caving. Yeah, I don't think he's been live in like 2 days.
Yeah, it's been a while. Should I hit a restart?
Yeah, might as well.
You miss Caving? Okay. Who should we watch over on YouTube in the meantime?
Who's live?
Shantan.
For the owning class and for a small minority of the population. And so the representatives represent the capitalists, right? It is for the capitalist class versus post-revolution, right? If you were to have a state, you would have a dictatorship of the proletariat where you would have state representatives who are not elevated above the people. That's like a big distinction. So y'all have probably heard this like stateless, classless, moneyless society definition of communism, which I tend to not use because it's not actually found in communist literature. And I think it kind of convolutes things because the transition to communism would entail a state that is run by the people who are, Lenin uses the term like paid a working man's wage, right? These people are not elevated above the people. That kind of sounded like what you were saying, right? Because
Hold on, let me go over to YouTube. Let's put it back on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Quite frankly. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Gamer? What's up, MK? What's up, Reagan? What's up, YouTube? We're back over here as well.
Hello, YouTube, because I get in trouble for not saying hi.
Quite frankly. Bro, Aiden, you're not an adult. Don't request up. You're not an adult, buddy. Jeez Louise. You're an adult. You just don't have a job. Even if you don't have a job, you should know how many hours are in a work week. Aiden. Gavin?
I fucking... Oh,
And I oop.
sorry.
I wasn't
I
alive.
fucking hate that. Sorry.
No, I'll go first because I'm the man, Reagan. Don't worry.
Gavin.
Go
I'm
ahead,
getting
Reagan.
kicked for
Go ahead.
that.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna...
You can kick him if you want.
I was about to. I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. That
I'm
threw
sorry.
me off so
I'm
much.
sorry.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Good boy.
I don't know if I can forgive you for that one that quickly.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be a little stinker.
You just now followed Jeremiah's.
You
Why is
just
that a
not.
trend
You're
for
getting
you?
kicked for that. I'm not gonna lie.
You
Gavin.
fucking blocked me.
No.
You blocked me.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I never noticed I never noticed I still wasn't following you, man. It's not my fault.
Gavin, Gavin, I just want you to know you were never following me. I sent you a DM. You accepted the message request and still never followed me back.
I thought I was
Okay, you know
following
what?
you.
We'll let it,
I'm not.
We'll let the chat decide if you should stay. We'll let the chat decide.
Look, it's not my fault. I don't pay attention to followers and who I'm following that much.
Smiley face for him to stay. Crying emoji for him to get kicked. We're putting a bounty on your head. Okay, yours doesn't count, Gavin.
Our neither does Reagan's.
Yours does not count.
Neither does Reagan's.
Fine, yours.
And whoever that else that was.
Yeah, there's a bounty on your head, brother. Yo, brother, you're cooked. There's literally a bounty on your head. There's 35 seconds for you to convince the 7 people in here.
Please.
Oh my god.
I'm liking the live. You should count. I'm getting traction for the live. You should count. Oh,
20
no.
seconds. No, another person, brother. Oh, hold on. You have 10 seconds to make your case. One more person, make it a time. We can redo it.
Reagan, I apologize. On behalf
She
of
already
all men,
voted. She can't vote again. 5, 4,
revoke her vote.
3. I can't
Revoke my
revoke. This is
vote?
a democracy. What are we doing?
She apologized. She forgave me.
When did I say that?
You know what,
Just now.
I'll leave it up to Reagan. Kick or keep on the live.
Reagan, I'm sorry. Puppy eyes.
Okay. Don't say that again or you are getting kicked. I mean, I guess he can stay for a little bit, but can't promise that I'll keep him the whole time.
Okay.
Someone says 10 roses and I'll kick him. Bounty.
You just hate me.
Another bounty on your head.
I accept that
You
bounty.
just started following me, brother.
I was following you in my heart.
You were following me.
In my heart of hearts, I was following you.
I appreciate that, Gavin. It means a lot to me.
I was in a live with you guys ever seen Parker? Not the Parker, but the one that wears like the cool glasses all the time. And he
Was
has,
that the E?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was with him in a live and some other guy named LVAT or some shit. And like we were just talking to like Trump supporters and it was so fucking bad in there. They just kept rambling on about shit. They kept saying that because of Paramount deal and the Warner Bros deal, CNN's freaking out and they're not, have you noticed that they're not talking bad about America anymore and how much they hate America since the deal's been happening, which makes no fucking sense.
I mean, the full fucking Netflix not buying what's it called, Warner Brothers, insane. That means like far right people that are on like Donald Trump's payroll is gonna own Warner Brothers, which is insane.
Yeah, that wasn't my issue with the deal. My issue was they're not gonna fucking put the shows they own on Paramount because Paramount barely puts their original shows on there. I can't fucking watch Yellowstone on Paramount. The company that owns it, by the way. Their biggest show, by the way.
You can be off for.
If I don't get a debate within the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna get off.
Okay.
I gotta go call my girl anyways in a little bit. Reagan, do you like The Sopranos?
I feel like I knew this person.
Oh god.
So,
Hello.
do you support Trump?
I don't support democracy. Whether you're left leaning or right leaning, you need to be under a fascist dictator or autocracy.
That's great.
All right,
Thank
Chud.
you for,
Whatever you
thank you
say.
for your opinion.
Bro, that meeting genuinely took it out of me and I don't know why.
What happened at the meeting?
It was 4 hours of just people fucking talking.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. You said I thought it was this morning. That you said you
It
had to
was
go to a
like
meeting.
it was 1 to 5 and it was like I was gone all day and it was miserable and they were annoying.
Like, did someone steal like the breast milk from the fridge in the break room? What happened?
No, it was for my umpire thing, and they just like I go to it every year, and they just say the same fucking thing every year.
Baseball?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also like the only girl and was getting like picked on the whole time, like called out.
Have you tried ulting whenever they pick on you?
Have I tried what?
Ulting, like, you know, just saying the KY $sign.
Wait. Am I fucking dumb?
Oh, you might be. KY and then the letter S.
Oh, it took. Okay. Oh.
It's called ulting.
Okay. I guess I just was dumb. Okay. Well, no, I've not tried that.
I would try threatening them, me personally.
Actually, I did do that.
Based.
Yo, bro, what the fuck?
Jeremiah, I'll send you a screenshot of the fucking text later that that one dude sent me.
Bro, Gavin, what the fuck are you doing? Is this why you get banned, bro?
No, I don't get
This is
banned.
why you get restrictions all the time, bro.
No, I don't get restrictions.
Hey, so
Yo, you just do you support Trump?
no,
That's awesome.
Doge Knight is crazy.
I do not. Yeah.
You want to say something?
So,
Okay.
yep. So,
Guys, he's socially awkward. Leave him alone.
I'll have you know I'm not.
Do you know him,
I
Gavin?
just don't support Trump. I answered the question.
Gavin, do you know him?
No, I'm just trying to make apologetics for him.
No, bro. I think I just.
What?
I'm confused.
I'm just here, man. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I just showed up.
You sound like someone I know.
There's been no Trump supporter.
You don't know me.
Wait a minute. Wait
What's
a
up?
fucking second.
You.
Okay, it's not him.
Who do you think I was?
Someone we used to know.
That's not who I was thinking.
To know.
I was thinking because it just like the mannerism.
That's not who I was thinking at all. Like this person that I'm thinking of, I know, like in real life.
No, you just like aren't talking about anything, so like I don't really.
No war with Iran, by the way. Who the fuck are you lying to?
You know what we gotta do? We gotta bomb Iran. It's their dictatorship, their theocracy. You gotta get rid of them. It's it's hard
Wait,
to.
that's kind of not that bad.
No more brown people.
Oh,
We're gonna round up every person that pays taxes, and we're gonna get rid of them. It's a great plan. Hey, I made him laugh. Yeah.
I do want to say, Jefferson, no war with Iran, by the way. The entire Middle East is getting nuked right now. Like, they are all hitting each other. It's literally Oman is like the little
They're
puppy in the
hitting
corner
each other
watching
with like
happen.
nuclear bombs.
All right,
They're just blowing each other up. They're blowing each other up.
I know what we're
Getting
doing.
struck.
It's gonna be a great plan.
The only people that aren't really involved in this heavily is Afghanistan and Pakistan, and that's because they're fucking hitting each other right now. They're about to have their own war with each other.
Pakistan is always terrified of India. And
Only Iran is doing it?
the
That's
Taliban
crazy.
are fighting Pakistan.
Jordan hit a retaliation strike on Israel also.
Israel bombed Lebanon.
They did that also. Yeah, previous to the war. They
No, they did
fucking,
this like today.
Wait.
Oh,
Do
did
y'all
they?
support the
Israel bombed
U.S.
the capital of Lebanon,
involvement
yeah.
against Iran or no?
Not at all.
Why?
Because America has a terrible track record when it comes to getting themselves involved in shit like this.
Well, to be fair, Iran is a dictatorial theocracy.
Again, we should not be involved in that because every time we get involved with a dictator, we put another one in and it just creates a power vacuum.
Well, we don't always create a new dictatorship, and there is an opposing faction, which is the Democratic.
Should I start
Coalition
listing
in Iran.
countries?
Go ahead.
All right. Let me remember what.
I'm not saying America has a great track record. I'm just saying that us taking action against Iran when there is a
Banana
democratic
Republic,
opposition worth supporting.
Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Somalia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait.
Dictatorship, and go ahead. Us
Syria, Somalia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait. Listing
Iran.
countries.
America has a great track record worth supporting.
Jordan, Uzbekistan,
America has a great track record. I'm just worth supporting.
They unalived.
Fair enough.
What else was there?
It's Gavin,
The Banana
What's
Republic.
up, Gavin? What's up, Gavin? How you been? Sorry, go ahead.
Now there are two of them.
The
getting out of
Banana,
hand.
the Banana Republic, which was like El Salvador and all that back in the 40s, or no, it was the 50s. Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela, Nicaragua.
Wait,
Brazil.
do you support the removal of Maduro?
No, we did it completely wrong. Well, I support us getting him. We did it in the worst fucking way possible, though.
I mean, he's a dictator. I think it's fair that we got rid of him.
Again, we did it in the worst way possible.
I mean, there wasn't much collateral
We're
damage.
lucky we didn't hit any schools that time, but if we looked at right now,
Okay, well,
it took 1 hour to hit a school.
I'll say this is a very different case because with Venezuela, it was a precision strike. It was a strike specifically to capture and, return to base. It wasn't like a massive all-out strike, which is currently what's going on in Iran. We're using extensive military assets to deal with Iran. We didn't do that with Venezuela. We used a very small team, a very small amount of munitions, and we got through it quickly. Iran's a different case because we're doing all-out strikes with extensive air assets.
Yeah, we also doubled down with the terrible factor by fucking getting Israel to help us with this shit.
Well, yeah, and to be fair, bombing campaigns always have collateral damage. So, as much as I
There
agree,
shouldn't be. We have AI and laser high.
that's a thing. As much high precision munitions are extremely expensive, and I'll just give you one metric here. Nations like Ukraine, France, and
factor by fucking getting Israel to help us with this shit. There shouldn't
are extreme. Ukraine, France have collateral as war economy or war industry make very, very, very few munitions, and we burn through that in a week. So if you want to go spend millions upon millions of dollars on extremely high precision munitions, or get 80 of them that do the same thing but are slightly less accurate, yeah, there's more chances for collateral damage, but you'll do more damage to the enemy. It's yeah, I'm not going to say that we shouldn't be using more high precision munitions, but to be honest, we don't really need to. Do I think it's horrible that there's collateral damage? Yeah, but there's only so much we can do about that. There's been collateral damage in every war in human history. People die. That's a part of it.
Yeah, look, if we're gonna use that instance, then we can't hit places we can't hit sites or anything that are near civilians or a heavy population.
As
that's the
sad
worst
as it
idea.
is to say this, every target is near at least some civilians.
That's just not true. They have bases out in the fucking in the middle of the desert and shit. They have air
Yeah,
bases.
and we've been hitting those, but there's also bases that are near urban areas or, rural areas. And there's people in rural areas.
Take the one that example, the one of the school. So around 600 meters, something like that. Nearby, there was a base. Now we don't know necessarily what happened. If it was a mistake, we don't know what happened.
It very well could have been a targeting error.
But that's the thing. There was no.
It wasn't on
need-
purpose.
There was no need for those children to die if we never bombed Iran.
Well, Iran is
It's gonna,
a dictatorship.
we're gonna go enter an endless war that's gonna cost us billions of dollars.
It's not going to be an endless war if we're able to topple the government, which, considering
said
the
the
mass
same thing
protests
about
that have been
Iraq
going
and
on for the
Afghanistan.
past 2 or
It's gonna
3
be-
months, it's not hard to say that we could very
It's gonna be
easily
near
topple their
impossible
government.
to topple the government.
My dude, they've been employing Iraqi mercenaries because they're struggling to put down the revolts that are ongoing in their nation. U.S. military strikes, if anything, is just going to amplify the ongoing revolution against the government, and it's very likely that Iran will topple. And honestly, if there is nothing that comes from this and there is no regime change and we don't actually change anything, then yeah, I agree with you. This was a waste of resources. It was a waste of lives and it was needless. But if we do get regime change...
Do you want to instill democracy?
Well, we do. That's the target. That's the goal.
Why do you think, my personal opinion is democracy can't be
the waste.
Do you think... my personal opinion is democracy can't be it can't be forced. It can't be bombed, right? Democracy can't be forced.
You can't bomb it into there.
Democracy takes time.
The thing is, well, I agree, but it's not like there isn't a movement. Well, no. It's different because for weeks, if you were protests, and there have been protests in opposition to the current government for 20 odd years, The current government is extremely unpopular. They've already made plans to flee to Russia because of the ongoing opposition. The opposition has been winning for a few months. The Iranian government only just now retook any semblance of control over the nation, and honestly, it's still chaos. The internet blackouts are literally to prevent coordination between revolutionary elements. It's not because just to do it. Like,
right. They also killed thousands.
So if we're able to paralyze the government and their capacity to react, then the revolutionary opposition is able to take control of government. Whether or not this is going to be a government we should ally ourselves with, well, that's just up to who is able to take charge of this movement, because the movement is very decentralized and not at all unified. I think if the United States was to organize this movement and have democratic leadership with public support, then it's worthwhile. But
well, I'm glad you just brought that up, because according to breaking news around 30 or 20 minutes ago, Donald Trump has said that his candidates that he was going to put in place for Iran have been killed. They are gone.
Well, there's always more.
It's that he was going to put in place for Iran have been killed. They are gone.
That's always more in the opposition. It's an endless supply. Well, not endless literally, but there's always going to be an opposition that we can empower, especially one that favors democracy.
They're not going to favor democracy.
Well, plenty of them will.
We've never done this in an instant. Put in its own guy, and it's been good.
To be fair, we tried with Afghanistan.
We've tried with almost every fucking country at this. We touched every continent other than
is
Antarctica.
an example of a nation that its population does support what we're trying to do.
Doge, we've touched literally every single continent other than Antarctica with this, and it has not worked.
When the people of Iraq supported it, they were celebrating in the streets as well.
I'm just saying, bro, if we can topple the government and put in a democratic government that has public support.
Democracy isn't forced. Anyways, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to hop off. Have a great night.
Goodbye, Jeremiah.
Gavin, Reagan, I appreciate you coming up here. I'm going to disconnect you guys. You guys have a great night.